Hi everyone, so I'm creating this video in order for you to create your first program using C programming language and using the Quincy application or IDE. So first is you click File, then click New, or you can just click this one, the new icon, then select C source file and click OK. So the very first line in C programming is hashtag include or number include space, then the less than character, stdio dot h, then closing or the greater than character. And on the next line, we input int main. So I will explain these lines the next time we meet. So let's just do this. Second line will be the int main. This is the main function. Then after int main, after the word int main, you write the open and closing parenthesis. The next to int main line is you write the opening and closing curly braces. So we will put our programming code or statements within these opening and closing curly braces. Now to print the very first message, which is hello world, you use the syntax print f, then open and close parentheses. I usually do this so that I will not forget to put the closing parentheses. So I usually pair them first and the semicolon. Then next is here inside the parentheses. This is where we are going to put our message. And before you can start writing your message, you need to enclose it with a double quote, an opening double quote and closing double quote. So here we will write hello world. Okay, then in programming, C programming language, the way how you can add a comment, it's like a message or like a guide for programmers for in indicating what the code is all about. And this will not be included or it will not be compiled when you run the program. So, for example, this is my first program. So the way how you put your comment is you write a slash asterisk, then you close it with asterisk and slash. So when you run the program, this part is not included. This is just a comment. So you can place it anywhere in your program. The next is you write return 0, then semicolon. Again, to review, first line is the number or hashtag include, then the stdio.h. Second line is int space main and the open and close parenthesis. Next is the opening and closing curly braces. And inside our curly braces is this one, the print function, printf, then open and close parenthesis with open and close double quote, then our message, hello world, then the terminator, statement terminator, semicolon. Then we also added a comment. This is my first program. Then this is a comment section. And comment section will not be displayed when you run the program. Okay, so first is before you can run the program, you need to save this file, your source file. You can press Control S or click the save icon right here. Then you can name your first program as Hello World or anything you would like to name on your first C programming file. Hello world. Oh, I guess I already have this name. Hello Joanne. Okay. Clicks. save. Okay, now since I've already saved my source file, C programming source files are actually, I mean, they have .c file extensions. Okay, then when you run the program, you can go to debug and click run or press F9 key on your keyboard, or you can press this running icon, which means run the program. Then you will be asked, hello Joanne does not exist. Hello Joanne executable file does not exist. Would you like to build? Just click yes. Then when it has been successfully built, you will see this command prompt window. And here you will see your first message in C programming, hello world. Alright, so press enter to return to Quincy and continue editing. Okay, so we have now successfully run and display our first message, which is hello world. Next is I would like to show to you how you can create multiple lines or print multiple lines in C programming. So for example, I'm going to create another print F here, then a double quote. This is my second line. Okay. Then don't forget these semicolons. So don't forget to always pair the open and close parenthesis and open and close double quote. Okay, so now if I run this program, so I have here another line of printf function. So here's what will happen. So in my source code, even though I wrote hello world and this is my second line in different lines, when I run the program, they are being combined and printed in the same line because enter key on your keyboard is not recognized in C. So here's how you can add a line or a new line in C programming. You just need to add \n at the end of your first message, hello world. So it should be within your double quote, not outside the double quote. So after hello world, we type \n. This \n will not be printed when we run the program. It will just create another line. So this is what will happen when you put \n. So you will run the program again. Right, so here you will see my first line, hello world, and you don't see the \n, right? It just creates another line for my second line of message, which is, this is my second line, right? So that is how you create lines or multiple lines in C programming. So aside from \n, we have also what we call the tab or \t or equivalent to tab on your keyboard. So since the tab is not also recognized in C programming, here's how you can use it in C programming. So for example, I want to print my name and I want to print my age, then colon. This is John. This is, for example, 18. Okay, so \n, so I can create a new line for my age message. Then I would like to show you how this will look like without tab. So this is how it will look like when you run this program. So you can see here name, colon, then my name, age, colon, then my imaginary age. Okay, though, so here what I want is I want the two columns to be aligned so it will create a clean look. So here's how you can use tab in C. You just put your cursor before the colon. Then you put backslash T, that's for tab. So it will not also print the word T and the backslash T. It will just create a tab or add a tab before the colon characters. So here's what will happen when you run this program with backslash T. So as you can see, columns now are aligned because we used tab or backslash T in our program. Okay, so now it's time for you to create your own program. So just follow my instructions. I will provide my instructions for your next activity in creating your first C programming. Your first C program. All right, so I'll see you next time, everyone, and I will explain further what this is all about, what this first line all about, second line, and some other part of this program.